The once united kingdom of Israel, a beacon of power and prosperity, under the reigns of David and Solomon, was tragically destined for division. This monumental event, marking a pivotal moment in biblical history, divided the 12 tribes of Israel into two distinct entities, the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. This fracture, etched in the annals of history, serves as a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of discord and the ongoing human struggle for unity. The seeds of this division were sown amidst a backdrop of simmering discontent. Solomon's opulent reign, though marked by immense wealth and grand construction projects, had placed a heavy burden on the people. Forced labor and exorbitant taxes fueled resentment among the tribes, eroding the sense of unity that had once bound them together. The stage was set for a dramatic rupture, and it would be Solomon's son, Rehoboam, who would unknowingly provide the catalyst. Upon Solomon's death, his son Rehoboam ascended to the throne. The elders of Israel, recognizing the simmering discontent among the people, approached the new king with a plea for moderation. "Your father made our yoke heavy," they implored. "Now, therefore, lighten the harsh labor and the heavy yoke that he put on us, and we will serve you." The stage was set for Rehoboam to demonstrate wisdom and compassion, to mend the fractured relationship between the monarchy and the people. However, in a fateful display of arrogance and short-sightedness, Rehoboam rejected the elders' counsel. Instead, he heeded the advice of his young advisers, who urged him to consolidate his power with an iron fist. "My father disciplined you with whips," Rehoboam proclaimed, "but I will discipline you with scorpions." This inflammatory response, laden with disdain for his people's plight, proved to be the fatal spark that ignited the flames of rebellion. Rehoboam's arrogant refusal to ease the burdens of the people proved to be a grave miscalculation. The 10 northern tribes, their grievances ignored and their pleas for justice dismissed, broke their allegiance to the Davidic lineage and proclaimed their independence. Thus was born the Kingdom of Israel, with its capital in Samaria. Tragically, the northern kingdom's pursuit of independence became intertwined with spiritual infidelity. They abandoned the worship of Yahweh, the God of their ancestors, and embraced the idolatrous practices of the neighboring nations. Golden calves, symbols of fertility and prosperity, were erected in Bethel and Dan, becoming focal points of pagan worship. The northern kingdom's descent into idolatry was accompanied by a succession of wicked kings, whose reigns were marked by violence, corruption, and a blatant disregard for the covenant with Yahweh. This spiritual and moral decay would ultimately seal the northern kingdom's fate, leading to its conquest by the Assyrians in 722 BC. The southern kingdom, comprised of the tribes of Judah and Benjamin, remained loyal to the Davidic dynasty and retained Jerusalem as its capital. While not without its challenges and setbacks, the southern kingdom exhibited a greater degree of fidelity to Yahweh. The presence of the temple in Jerusalem, the central place of worship for the Israelites, served as a powerful symbol of their covenant with God. Throughout its history, the southern kingdom was blessed with several righteous kings, such as Asa, Jehoshaphat, Hezekiah, and Josiah, who sought to guide the people according to God's laws. These kings initiated religious reforms, tore down pagan altars, and called the people back to a covenant relationship with Yahweh. However, periods of spiritual revival were often followed by relapses into idolatry and disobedience. The history of the southern kingdom is a testament to the ongoing struggle between fidelity and apostasy, a poignant reminder of the human tendency to stray from the path of righteousness. Echoes of disobedience, the price of division. The division of the Kingdom of Israel, a tragedy rooted in arrogance, disobedience, and idolatry, had profound and lasting consequences for both the northern and southern kingdoms. The once unified nation, a beacon of strength and prosperity under David and Solomon, was now fractured, weakened by internal strife and vulnerable to external threats. Rehoboam's fateful no to the elders' plea for justice and compassion resonates throughout the biblical narrative as a stark reminder of the destructive power of pride. His refusal to heed the wisdom of his elders and his callous disregard for the burdens of his people set in motion a chain of events that would irrevocably alter the course of Israelite history. The northern kingdom's embrace of idolatry and its descent into wickedness ultimately led to its downfall. The prophet Hosea, lamenting Israel's spiritual adultery, declared, "For they have sown the wind and they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea 8:7. The southern kingdom, though it showed glimpses of faithfulness, also suffered the consequences of disobedience. The prophet Jeremiah, witnessing the impending destruction of Jerusalem, cried out, "Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withheld good things from you." Jeremiah 5:25. The downfall of both kingdoms serves as a sobering reminder that disobedience to God's laws inevitably leads to destruction. Bridging the divides. Lessons for a fractured world. The tragic division of the Kingdom of Israel offers profound lessons for a modern world grappling with its own set of divisions. From political polarization to social unrest, our world is often characterized by fragmentation and discord. We witness daily the destructive consequences of prejudice, intolerance, and the pursuit of self-interest above the common good. The biblical narrative challenges us to examine the roots of division in our own time. Are we listening to the voices of the marginalized and oppressed? Are we allowing pride and self-righteousness to hinder our ability to empathize with those who hold differing viewpoints? The story of Israel's division serves as a stark reminder that unity is a precious and fragile commodity, requiring constant nurturing and a willingness to prioritize the well-being of the whole over the interests of the few. The enduring power of unity. Despite the tragic consequences of division, the biblical narrative also offers a message of hope. Throughout the Old Testament, we encounter stories of reconciliation, forgiveness, and the restoration of broken relationships. The prophet Ezekiel, speaking of the eventual reunification of the divided kingdoms, proclaimed, "I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel associated with him, and I will join them with it to the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, that they may be one in my hand." Ezekiel 37:19. This prophetic vision underscores the enduring power of unity and the possibility of healing even the deepest wounds. It reminds us that despite our differences, we are all interconnected members of the human family, united by our shared humanity and our common destiny. The story of Israel's division challenges us to be instruments of reconciliation in our own time, to bridge divides, build bridges of understanding, and work tirelessly towards a more just and compassionate world.